adventurers, today I am doing a ranking of all the books in the Narnia series. Let's see. I recently completed my reread or re-listen of the Chronicles of Narnia, that's what it's called, and realized that my opinions on some of the books have changed quite a bit, and so I needed to go through and re-rank them and figure out where I'm at now, where they all sit in my enjoyment now. I will be going from 7 to 1. Will I? Sure, we'll go from 7 to 1. My formatting of this video was not the greatest, so it'll probably be a little bit editing heavy for me, which is always wonderful. But let's continue. Each of the books in this series has some aspect or something about it that I absolutely love. Some just have less of it than others. So that is kind of how my ranking has to be done for this one. The ones that have the most aspects that I love are ranked higher than the ones that I don't. So, you know what? I'm going to swap that and go from 1 to 7, because that's how I wrote it out more so. So, starting at number 1, I have The Magician's Nephew. I like it all. I have literally no issues with this book whatsoever. It feels in every way like Narnia before Narnia even started, which is wonderful. I don't know, I really love The Magician's Nephew. So that's in place number 1. In place number 2, I surprisingly have The Voyage of Dawn Treader. Not surprisingly probably to most people, because I've heard a lot of people say The Voyage is their favorite, but surprisingly to me, because I thought book 3 would have been place 3. The book that I have in place 3 would be place 1 or 2. So place 2 is Voyage of Dawn Treader. I like it all. Again, it's just not quite as much as Magician's Nephew. Edmund really shines in this one. Then wow. So what I just said about book 3 and place 3 and place 2 and everything, that's all wrong. So the one that I thought would be first is actually number 4. But number 3 is The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. I love The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. It's wonderful. I really don't have any issues with it. I just don't enjoy it quite as much as Magician's Nephew or The Voyage of Dawn Treader. And then number 4, the one that I thought would be number 1, is actually The Horse and His Boy. I really like The Horse and His Boy. I've talked in one of our wrap-ups, whatever wrap-up it was that I actually read the book, or had finished the book, I talked about what made me love it so much, and I thought that would make it be number 1. But when I compared it to all these other things, the one thing that I don't love about it is there's no world hopping. Because of that one thing, it dropped it down just a little bit, and it is what it is. But so basically right now I've got 4 books that could all easily be in the number 1 space. So then I have in the 5th place, I have The Last Battle, which is very surprising because Last Battle was previously my least favorite book of them all. What I really liked about The Last Battle is specifically the allegorical aspects. There were some allegorical aspects that I hadn't caught the other times. I think I'd only read this one once before, but the one time that I'd read it in the past, I didn't catch them all, whereas this time I caught them all and was like, wow, that was very well done. They're done really well without being too on the nose about it, I guess. Some of them are more blatant than others, but none of them are like, oh, this is something that you would instantly recognize if you knew anything at all type thing. No, they're just there to help tell the story. What makes me not love this one so much is the darker tone. And I understand the reasoning for needing a darker tone with this book especially, but I didn't love it. It's just the way it is. I feel like Narnia is supposed to be bright and happy and lovely and warm, and there is an aspect of that, and I really love that aspect of it that's in this one, but it's also, I didn't love the darker tone. It felt weird. The tone of this one is very weird. In place 6, I have The Silver Chair. Again, fairly surprising because nope, that's not true. Number 6 has always been Silver Chair for me. I liked it only slightly better than The Last Battle. I love certain aspects of it. The thing I really like about The Silver Chair is the expansion of the world. We get to see a lot more of the world than we have in any, well, not really, because Horse and His Boy we see a lot. We actually see quite a bit in all of them, but we get to see a different side of the world, I guess I'll put it that way. And we're given a glimpse of, I believe it's Bizen, and that I remember that being the description and the way what we see of it and what we hear about it. It's always stuck with me, and I'm just like, wow, that sounds amazing. It sounds so beautiful, so interesting, so rich, so I don't know. It's just very different. Again, I don't love the grayer, bleaker, gloomier tone of it, and I get it. I mean, I like Puddleglum. I do like his character. I think he's a great character. He just doesn't seem to fit in Narnia quite so well for me. I don't know. I'm weird. Number 7. And if you know the Narnia series, you'll know that of all the other ones that I mentioned, this is the last one, and that is Prince Caspian. For some reason, Prince Caspian is my number 7, which I don't think it previously was. But there's quite a bit of it that just to me. It doesn't work like I feel like it should. I like the tone. It still feels very bright, very fun Narnia. Basically, it feels still like The Magician's Nephew, The Horse and His Boy, and The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, and even Voyage of the Dawn Treader. So those the first 4 books in the Chronicles of Narnia. No, that's not true. Yeah, the first 4 books: Magician's Nephew, Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, Horse and His Boy, Prince Caspian, and Voyage of the Dawn Treader. So the first 5 books all have that same Narnia feel. They all feel very bright, very happy, very alive, and I really like that about Prince Caspian. I really like the fact that time has passed, and with that, landscapes have changed. That's an important aspect of that book, and it's something that you really need to know about and understand, and it's done very well, and I really like that about it. Other than that, nothing really stands out about it to me. I mean, again, it's a great book for Edmund. Basically, Edmund is one of the best characters in Narnia after Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Yeah, so that's my official ranking from from the top. It is, I have The Magician's Nephew in number 1, The Voyage of the Dawn Treader as number 2, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe as number 3, The Horse and His Boy as number 4, The Last Battle as number 5, The Silver Chair as number 6, and Prince Caspian as number 7. So there's definitely a little bit of changes there from what I used to think about it. I don't know what exactly I used to think about it because I never really wrote it down, but I definitely agree. As of my most recent reread, this is my current ranking. We will see if and how it changes the more times I continue to reread the series, but it'll be probably a couple of years at least before I reread Narnia again. I've just got so many other things I either need to read or reread before I can get back to it. So that is my current ranking of the Chronicles of Narnia, books 1 through 7. That's all the books there are. Let me know what your ranking is down in the comments down below. If you agree with me, if you could disagree with me, whatever, I don't care. I want to know what you're thinking about. We are definitely in a weird mood filming today. Oh my goodness. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and comment and subscribe, whatever, all those things. We got our social medias linked in the description down below. We post videos every Monday and Thursday. We will see you guys again soon. Stay warm.